Hello, my name is Omar Iniguez Morales, and I'll be presenting on Underperformance at Apple Inc. Introduction to Apple Inc. Underperformance. Apple has faced criticism for its environmental practices, such as sourcing conflict minerals for its products. Brand reputation and legal standing has also been hurt, as The Guardian reported on the negative impact of Apple's supply chain practices on its brand image with accusations of labor violations and environmental harm. A Harvard Business Review highlighted the importance of aligning organizational culture with social responsibility objectives to foster ethical behavior and sustainable practices. Let's have an overview of Apple Inc. It was founded by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne in 1976. Since then, it has emerged as one of the most influential technology companies globally, renowned for its innovative products and refined excellence. In 2021, Forbes recognized Apple as one of the most valuable brands in the world, with the market capitalization exceeding a whopping $2 trillion. Apple has done this by revolutionizing consumer electronics and reshaping entire industries through its commitment to innovation and user experience. Did you know that iPhones alone accounted for Apple's 50% of the total revenue in the first quarter of 2021? This highlights its dominance in the smartphone market, as talked about in the article by Vincent in 2021. Apple's identification of underperformance. As mentioned before, Apple has faced lots of humanitarian criticism, particularly regarding its supply chain practices and environmental impact, such as labor violations, excessive carbon emissions, and the use of conflict minerals in Apple's manufacturing processes, raising concerns about its commitment to ethical sourcing and sustainability. Apple's transparency and accountability regarding these issues have been called into question. Advocacy groups and stakeholders are urging the company to enhance its social responsibility efforts and adopt more stringent environmental and ethical standards throughout its operations. Apple's ramifications of underperformance. It's no secret that impact on its brand reputation and consumer perception can lead to decreased trust and loyalty among stakeholders, especially in today's society, with 47% of consumers globally uh, stating that they would boycott or switch brands if they perceived a lack of responsibility or trustworthiness, emphasizing the importance of social responsibility and maintaining brand reputation. Failure to address social responsibility concerns could expose it to potential legal and regulatory consequences. In 2020, Apple agreed to pay $113 million to settle allegations from state attorneys general regarding its practice of slowing down older iPhones to preserve battery life, underscoring the legal risk associated with protection and regulatory compliance. Apple's organizational structure, design, and culture. The same Harvard Business Review discusses how Apple's centralized structure under Steve Jobs prioritized product innovation and efficiency, often at the expense of social responsibility considerations, such as labor conditions in its supply chain. Apple's organizational culture aligns with innovation and customer centricity, but raises concern with controversies surrounding labor practices and environmental impact. There has even been reports on employee protests and petitions at Apple's headquarters, criticizing its corporate culture for prioritizing secrecy and productivity, not giving transparency or ethical considerations. Plan for improvement. Using Coder's change model, I would create a sense of urgency through transparent communication about the importance of ethical sourcing and environmental sustainability. I would also form a powerful coalition of internal and external stakeholders, including executives, employees, suppliers, and advocacy groups, to champion social responsibility initiatives and drive change across the organization. We must articulate a compelling vision for change, emphasizing its commitment to ethical practice and environmental stewardship, and communicate this vision effectively to all employees to inspire collective action in alignment with social responsibility goals. Addressing Apple's challenges to change. We must manage potential conflicts between short-term financial objectives and long-term sustainability goals. To do this correctly, we must identify potential sources of resistance early in the change process. This would allow appropriate time to address them effectively. With time, we're able to turn anything around. We might also need to overcome resistance from stakeholders who perceive social responsibilities initiatives as less important than innovation and profitability. This could be done by engaging in open communication, providing education and training on the importance of social responsibility, involving key stakeholders in decision-making processes, and aligning incentives with desired behaviors. Realignment of subsystems. As mentioned before, integrating sustainability considerations into financial management processes to ensure ethical sourcing and environmental sustainability throughout the value chain is a must. We can also realign human resources management practice such as recruitment, training, and performance evaluation to emphasize social responsibility competencies and behaviors can help cultivate a culture of ethical leadership and accountability amongst employees. Realignment of communication and stakeholder engagement in strategies to enhance trust and credibility with external stakeholders, including consumers and investors. Lessons learned from Apple's underperformance. We must know the interconnectedness of business success and social responsibility, emphasizing the importance of integrating ethical considerations into all aspects of organizational strategy and operation. And overall, Apple needs a holistic approach to change management, emphasizing the realignment of organizational structures, cultures, and practices to support sustainable business practices. In conclusion, Apple Inc.'s underperformance in social responsibility has drawn significant scrutiny and criticism from stakeholders. This is not only a threat to Apple's reputation, but also possesses legal and regulatory risk while undermining consumer trust and brand loyalty. Addressing these shortcomings is crucial for Apple to uphold its corporate integrity, regain public trust, and maintain a competitive edge in an increasingly socially conscious market. Here are my references, and thank you very much for this whole semester. Have a good day.